We are going to see about Aditya Birla Sun Life Nifty IT ETF, one more ETF and one more in the space of Nifty IT. And in the last 1 year, many Nifty IT ETF has got launched. I'll be sharing more about that and comparing this with active sectoral IT funds and which fund has performed a lot in the last 1 year. Both will be discussed in this video. So hi, hello, this is Ganesh Senturu, your stock market profit coach and author of the book One Page Mutual Fund Plan and two more books. You can check in the link in the description if you want to buy. And today's topic, as we have seen, why Nifty IT ETF. Just look at the Nifty IT forecast for the next 5 years from 2021 to 2025. The CAGR looks 15.7% and based on the total output, and this put together IT and BPM industry. So the revenue forecasts keep on increasing, and in the last 10 years, just look at the returns of. I'll be showing about the returns of what Nifty IT has given, IT companies in general has given, right? So the point is, in the next 5 years, the CAGR, the compounded growth of revenue, is going to be 15%, and this is more than enough for greater returns. Let's look at the past returns of Nifty IT. Just look at the annualized returns. So Nifty 50 is dark green and orange color is Nifty 500 TR, and Nifty IT TRI is that light green. So the light green is always higher, and the last 10 years returns is around 22%. So this is something like very very high we can look at, and 22% for the last 10 years is something like unique, and this is something phenomenal. So we know that we have got phenomenal returns, but let's compare this with IT with Nifty ETF. So just look at the IT returns of Nifty versus Nifty 50. The dark red line is the Nifty 50 returns, and the IT returns is dark green. Just look at the after post pandemic. Just look at the way the fund has performed, and even before pandemic, in the last 3 4 years, it has been phenomenal. This is taken from last 10 years, 2011 to 2021 till now period. Just look at the way the Nifty IT has performed. So this says that Nifty IT has been outperforming Nifty 50 for a very long period of time. So this is the reason Aditya Birla has launched a Nifty IT ETF in India right now. So the NFO period is going to end on October 28th, started on October 20. So if you are somebody looking for higher returns, you can always go for this Nifty IT ETF. So if you are not, and I would also like to compare this other passive income funds, other passive funds like Kotak Nifty IT ETF, SBI, ICICI, and Nippon, and most of them has been launched in the last 1 year. And in the last 1 year, Nifty IT has given generated around 67% returns, 60.5 something, 67% returns in the last 1 year, right? Among the all the four, almost two, three. I think Kotak has been launched earlier 1 year, and one fund is around 3 or 6 months old. So Nifty IT in the last 1 year has given 67%. Do you know how much the active regular fund has given? So you can even go active direct. So the active fund, how much the active fund has given? That is a point you should compare before going for a ETF in any sector. Say you're not dependent on, you don't want to discuss this with a mutual fund distributor or registered investment advisor. You can always go for a ETF or index funds, that is your choice. But if you're somebody looking for better returns compared to the ETF or index funds, please go and reach out to a registered investment advisor or a ETF or a mutual fund distributor. Why I'm saying this is the reason. So this there are a couple of funds like Tata Digital India and ICICI Prudential Technology Fund. Right? Do you know how much returns they had given in the last 1 year? Tata Digital India 88%, ICICI Prudential Technology Fund 83%. Just look at more than 80% returns, more than almost 14, 15, not in 14, 15 to 20% returns in the last 1 year compared to the passive funds. So this is a reason. And ICICI Prudential Technology has given more than 20% returns since last 22 years. And why there is a difference between the passive fund and active fund is that in India, active funds has still a lot of scope left over. And among the among the IT companies, this active funds can choose. They can choose whatever they want. The weightage they can choose whatever they want. But passive funds, they are going to imitate or copy the Nifty IT index, and in a year the weightage will keep changing based on the trading activity of that particular stock. Say for example, TCS is having a bigger weightage, and the next 6 months, for the first 6 months it has got bigger weightage, it is performing. The next 6 months and the next year, if the performance is subdued, automatically the returns are going to be much lesser. So the point is, you should always consider regular funds, or sorry, regular or direct, but consider active funds for your investing. So this is my request, comparing this with Aditya Birla Sun Life Nifty IT ETF. Who can invest? If you're somebody who wants to invest on your own, who don't want any confusions with respect to investments, can always go for it. There is always a scope. I had given you the past returns and the future forecast. Based on that, you can expect a good returns out of this fund. So ideally around 15% in the next 5 plus years, and stay invested for longer period of time, because the market is overvalued, and in the next 1 year or so, market make, if it corrects in the next 1 or 2 years, you may see negative returns or you may see flat returns. So stay invested for at least 4 to 5 years minimum, and you can use this for long term investments, right? If you're somebody looking for bigger returns than this, so you can look forward for investing in an active mutual fund as well. So thank you so much for watching. Please share this video with your friends who wants to invest in an NFO, who wants to invest for a better, bigger returns. So thank you so much. Please do subscribe this video, my channel, so that you get continuous videos on so many other different topics.